Okay, I have the test light plugged into the ignition circuit, showing that the ignition is turned on right now. When I go up to your headlight, the wiring in the headlight actually looks good, but I do not recognize this little assembly. That's not something I would do, and I'm going to fix it no matter what. But I notice that as I jiggle those wires, which are the ignition wires coming, this is coming out of the ignition switch right here, down to the ignition white wires. That's your main on-off ignition wire. And I notice that as I move that around and play with it, let's see if I can you see the, let's see. The test light was starting to flash on and off a little bit, enough to trigger the ignition off. I wish I could make it do it right now because I'm moving these wires around. But I saw that ignition light dim for a moment, and I don't, it's apparently really intermittent. So I'm going to fix this wire. I'm going to do a better connection than this, and I just saw it move, flash just a tiny little bit there when I was moving the wire so much you can't hardly see it, making me crazy. All I'm doing is massaging this wire. Moving wires around in here. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it blink there? Look at that. That wire is maybe up in the ignition switch itself. Okay, I'm going to change out this. Oh, look at that. I can make it do that. Okay, I'm actually moving the wire up here on the back of the ignition switch to make it flash like that. So I'm going to fix this splice. I'm going to take the ignition switch apart and clean the contacts in there, and then we'll go from there. So interesting failure. I'll let you know how it works out. I'll get some more video after we're done. Okay. I'm glad that you noticed that there was something going on in the headlight to give me that heads up, because I think you're right. I think that's an intermittent contact either in that splice or in the ignition switch itself. Cool. Okay, here we go.